I pray that Heimdall and my father are safe. I've heard tell of much destruction in my homeland.
Is it technically still your homeland? I thought this Asgard was from a different region of time and space.
Wherever it's from, let's hope we find at least one version of Heimdall who can...
The Sanctum, huh? Wonder how Strange and the others are getting on.
Bad stuff happening. Dead ahead. Is it Kang? Whoever it is, we can't let them get away with it.
Chilly up here, huh? Like, more chilly.
This place has definitely seen better days.
The observatory appears deserted. Let us take our search to my father's throne.
Looks like the palace entrance is caved in. Any thoughts on how we're gonna get in there? Looks like the remains of some kind of heavy-duty...
Lad, 98? I feel my natural charm and charisma may not be enough to avail me this week.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere with that rubble still standing. Anything around here we can use to take it down?
A pity. Were this cannon operational, perhaps we could use it.
Ow, ow. Wait, sure that? Yeah. Oh, okay.
I suppose there are aspects to living amongst mortals that I still fail to grasp.
Oh.
Looks like the remains of some kind of heavy-duty weapon. Shame it's not in one piece.
Even the might of Mjolnir will not be enough to pass this obstacle.
All right, looks like that did the job.
As you can hear, Kang's Chronopolis has descended into a mad melee. It looks like it's curtains for us for sure. Our one sliver of hope is a plan to get into Kang's central citadel and take him down. Sources tell me Wasp has secured contact with an ally on the distant Nowhere. That's a giant head of a celestial for those of you not paying attention. Don't get too excited, though, as the offer of help has come from a Dawn. That's how desperate the Avengers are, folks. Cosmic canines aside, this spacehead could contain enough energy or tech or magic beans to put a dent in the defenses of that citadel. What our so-called heroes need are a pair of sharp eyes to find the fragments of the Nexus they had a hand in shattering.
Odin, my king. The kingdom is lost. Our forces scattered.
Enough! This destruction was brought about by those fools, the Warriors 3, defying Kang. We had a deal.
Odin, I still know not why thou made such a pact.
I mean, son, you're alive.
Father, what is this madness?
Thor, is it really you?
Oh, father!
Heimdall!
Heimdall!
Loki, how? We banished you into the abyss.
plucked me from that demise. With his help, I sent Father on a fool's errand to find you after Manhattan was lost an age ago, leaving me to finally take my rightful place on the throne.
As Guardians, finally I will exact my vengeance.
Surtur, foul beast!
I'm going to take your realm, Thor!
We shall see about that, Surtur.
I, believe he was talking to me.
Actually, it's my realm at the moment.
Not now, Loki.
Sons of Muspel! Daughters of Fury! Monsters of the Flame! Our time has come! Sound the battle cry that all who live may hear it and despair! March to destruction! March to the fall of Asgard!
What the heck are those things? Surtur's minions. Pesky beasts, but they are no match for us. anything quite like this.
sorry. Okay. I don't see it. Okay.
Someone objects in the next few seconds, I'm keeping this. Anyone?
Wait, I got to notice. Oh, I know where the rest are at.
I knew this place was missing something. Enhancement.
Who's Captain America? Can't even the what? Okay.
I suppose there are aspects to living amongst mortals that I still fail to grasp.
Those barrels, are they full of water?
Broth, the best Asgard has to offer. It would be a shame to waste it.
We'd be poor hosts if we didn't offer Surtur a drink now, wouldn't we, brother?
Where does... It's almost down.
his feet. Duck and weave, people.
He's that small? He was huge at first.
Such a clumsy attack. This is why I don't normally use swords. You can't miss with a hammer.
How's he so big now? He wants a full health.
There. That should hold him for a moment.
A moment may be all we need. I cannot give up. There must always be a Thor.
Fire department.
Fastest in all the realms. Yes! I completed the mission! My reputation as a totally legit superhero continues!
Teamwork.
Aye. See, brother, when we unite forces, brother.
He snuck out on us.
Families. Heimdall, thank the World Tree you survived.
Mere rocks won't break me.
We have much to discuss, and we require your aid locating shards of the Nexus.
Curious. Odin, I mean, Loki, was asking of the same.
Then go with them. I will keep vigil here should Surtur return.
You make a most worthy Thor.
Let's regroup back in Manhattan.
Finally! I've always wanted to visit Broadway.
Trophy. We both got it. Search.
Long-fitting.
What do you need from me?
We're looking for shards of the Nexus of all realities, so
That's
that we might use its power to create a gateway into Chronopolis.
The shards lie scattered across these lands.
Yes, I can see that.
My journey to Midgard is of great importance. Doubly so if we're able to acquire the tickets you mentioned earlier.
Heimdall, you must begin your task in assisting the fair wasp. She can locate the shards upon her mapping device.
What's all this about tickets?
Heimdall added a small condition to his supporting us. The acquisition of tickets to a Broadway show.
Seriously?
So there are 5 Nexus shards.
That is so.
I'll set up teams to cover this.
Can I be the girl? I wanna be that.
Alright, gang, onwards to Kunlun. Wait, am I saying that right?
Huh, up into the snowy mountains, huh? And I left my big coat at home.
Don't worry. I'm sure Miss Marvel here can stretch into a nice big score.
Don't I get a say in this?
Hello! How am I supposed to make the greatest production the world has ever seen under...
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever! This is the worst thing to ever...
Where is this guy? I didn't realize we were working with such a diva.
Where should I go for lunch?
We booked this big cosplayer to...
Who dares approach the...
As you might have... Well, that...
Only those versed in the way of the Iron Fist can enter this cave. I sense that none among you possess this power, but there is one in the Monochrome City who may.
The Monochrome City?
Not us, Snoring.
Can you be any more specific?
This is the worst thing to ever happen to any...
Hello? You got a cake in the oven or something? Well, I guess a lead is a lead. Let's go check out Black and White Land.
All this danger lately really makes you realize how precious every moment is. Oh, a free snack bar for sitting through a 3-hour seminar? Don't mind if I do.
I forgot to ask Koi Boy exactly who this guy is cosplaying as, but I'm sure we'll know him when we see him. How good can a costume be? Uh-oh, trouble's a brewing.
Isn't that Squirrel Girl? Oh no, she's onto us!
We can't let her ruin our plans! Get her!
You think these guys have anything to do with our missing cosplayer?
I've noticed a number of people complaining that the roads in Chronopolis are a bit of a mess. Yet no one seems to mention all the centuries-old pyramids I brought over in one piece.
Over already? Well, they didn't seem to like us going this way. Ha! So let's keep doing it.
No matter how old you get, nothing beats walking through fresh snow.
Stop them! Don't let them near the containment cell!
Containment cell, huh? They must have our guy locked up!
I need a change of scenery. I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant fireball to deal with. I need a change of scenery.
You know, it's only just occurred to me, but we could be on the trail of something totally unrelated to our cosplayer situation. Well, no point worrying about it now.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building.
I'll show those guys.
It was purple.
Yo, this is the worst thing to ever happen to any...
I know we got a whole new bunny.
Don't they call her the unbeatable Squirrel Girl? I'm just saying, maybe rather than try to beat her, we just, you know, run away!
Quiet, you fool! Get her!
These guys are no real challenge. I beat Bing Bang Boom, yo!
Hello? Hello? Anybody out there? This is all a misunderstanding. This is just a really, really convincing costume. Do you know the rodent female squirrel girl? Maybe she can get me out of this mess. At the very least, squirrel girl, I may be a little late to our meeting.
Did you get
Has a
him the
weird
character
disembodied
thing?
voice been telling anyone who
Kang here, wondering why I get a compliment. I managed to get not one, but three.
Whoa! Is that MODOK? No, wait. Something's not quite right.
Yes, exactly. I'm not the real MODOK. Just a charming professional imposter, also known as a costumed player. I was supposed to MC that fundraiser thing, but I was imprisoned by AIM for defecting.
How are we gonna get you out of there?
You'll need the password to open the cell. Assuming you haven't already clobbered them all, the lackeys around here should know what it is.
All right, guess we have a new mission. See what you can dig up about that password. I'll hang here in case anybody important looking swings by. Those AIM guys should be a bit more willing to talk after we showed their buddies what we're made of. Let's use that to our advantage.
How long is this going to take?
You don't scare me. I'll never tell you where my great-great-great-uncle's pirate treasure is buried. Never! Oh, the password. They don't tell me stuff like that. Just pirate treasure stuff. Time to get to training.
So, find anything out?
I was just about to take a trip to the Antarctic, so...
Pirate treasure, you say? Wait, that's not what we're here for. Take this seriously, would ya?
There was some, questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new
Christian,
kind
how
of
do you change your
ancient
character?
martial art or something.
This is your glorious
I would like change your character like to that.
reminding all citizens that Friday is Kang Day. Happy Kang Day, everyone. What do you mean it's not Friday?
Holding triangle.
In other news, all other days are now also Kang Day. Happy Kang Day.
Hey, at least we still have our health. Oh, come on.
I just want to go home already.
I'm still shocked that MODOK would defect from AIM to help Squirrel Girl, of all people. Ask me, he got what he deserved getting thrown in the slammer.
Chilly up here, huh? Like, more chilly.
Anyone else feel like making a difference?
Any other juicy info nuggets? That loser's opinion won't help us crack the password.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of...
Any other juicy info nuggets?
I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant fireball to deal with.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
Three Manhattans. Ha ha ha. Time to get to training.
Citizens with suggestions on how to improve Chronopolis can submit them to the big chasm surrounding my citadel. While it may look as though your idea is being thrown into the abyss, I actually have a very impressive and high-tech system in place for
I'll show those guys.
Two Manhattans. Ha!
Can you believe they're still making video games about losers like the Avengers? They already had their turn. 2, in fact. Though either way, you won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least one moneybags in this joint.
Help! Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art.
This Chronopolis situation sure has been bad for business. Ferry to Rikers Island? I don't even know where it is.
To be honest, I was expecting bigger things from Quackstarter after all the hype. Barely hit 5% of my goal. Kids these days don't know what they want.
In order to halt my inevitable decline into abject poverty, I've repurposed the ferry to uncover hidden treasures from the deep. Nothing biting today, though.
There's a city down here.
Find out anything about our wealthy friend?
Where's the spider girl?
I wonder if Lady Sif ever rescued those poor souls adrift on the lava. I should probably go and see how that
Captain Marvel, Earth's mightiest...
That's a safety feature to stop illegal salvage work. You don't have any qualms about hacking it.
Whoa!
Some strange new visitors.
I could get that.
Guess that's why they installed that safety feature. Well, no more salvaging for me.
Hold up. I don't think anyone mentioned our fragments being underwater. Are we in the right place?
it must be to breathe air.
We may have accepted payment from that so-called television host, but we don't need to trust him. I much preferred our isolation.
Hold up. I don't think anyone mentioned our fragments being underwater. Are we in the right place?
So I said to him, there's something very fishy about that story. To which he responded, I was telling you about my latest catch. I don't know what you expected. I don't think it's going to
What am I in?
Who knew that the tentacles of giant sea creatures poking out of the ground was a recurring issue?
a high price for this.
Being so close to the city has led to some peculiar objects ending up down here. What possible use could an orb of metal have?
Star-Lord, legendary outlaw.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of squirrels earlier. Maybe I've been up here too.
It's already that late?
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever!
Tremble, mortals! Bend thy knees!
Has a weird disembodied voice been telling anyone else to go look for Iron Fist? Every time I pass that temple thing, it's really weirding me out.
Good courage. We may have accepted payment from that so-called television host, but we don't need to trust him.
There was some,
It's about darn time I got into the action.
The master says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing beads. But it's so cold.
Here with another announcement. All citizens are to report any sightings of the Avengers to their nearest Kang police officer, or at the very least, throw something heavy at them.
Is it odd that I'm really craving ice cream?
I flew across the world to get to Kunlun, and now it's right in my backyard? Enlightenment and martial art mastery may be priceless. Those plane tickets definitely cost something.
where should I go for lunch?
I really want to roll a big snowball down the mountain. Times are hard enough in the city without giant frozen boulders hurtling towards the place.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
I have to know what's in there. We may have accepted payment from that so-called television host, but we don't need to trust.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Kang here. If anyone out there sees Ravonna, tell her there's a bee in my room, and I need her to come and deal with it. Oh, never mind. It flew out the window. Oh, no, wait, it's back. No, it's gone. As you were.
I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant fireball to deal with.
The Black Panther is ready to strike once more.
That cool lock Doctor Strange has on his sanctum, where can I give...
The humanity!
Huh? Who have we got here?
Looks like our mysterious voice friend led us right to the legendary Iron Fist himself. Think you could give us a hand with something, Danny?
Sorry, but I got something I need to take care of here first. Kingpin's gained control of this area, and we need to sneak into Fisk Tower and take him down. Daredevil and Luke Cage have nearly finished their preparations. If you can give them a hand, maybe we can take care of this business tonight. After that, the Iron Fist is all yours. Thanks. I'm sure my other two friends will be glad for the help. Just let them know when you're ready.
I ain't sure how I...
Hey, I heard you've been roped into helping us. Let me fill you in on the details.
To all citizens complaining about the so-called Manhattan blizzard, just be grateful I didn't park your stupid city next to the dark dimension like I originally planned.
Come on, what else you got?
A lot of dodgy dealings going down on the dock side here.
Sorry to put this on you guys, but you know how it is when a villainous megalomaniac rocks into town. Hey, I heard you've been roped into helping us. Let me fill you in on the details.
Can she fly? Like her hair though. What does she do? Oh, she's a fire type.
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever! Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too.
Hey, I heard you've been roped into helping us. Let me fill you in on the details. So, the plan is for a group of us to sneak our way into the building inside a big shipping crate. Figuring out how the crate actually gets inside is Luke's job. What we need to figure out is what our fake delivery is pretending to be. I always thought come the last thing we want is some nosy security guard peeking into our crate, so we need a convincing cover story. I've heard the Kingpin is expecting a delivery of something, but that's all I've got. I need you to gather some more information from his associates on exactly what's in that delivery. Think you can do that for me? Great. A bunch of Kingpin's loose-lipped employees hang around this area. See what you can find out from them.
I need to know where you're at, Christian. Oh, I'm just gonna track y'all down though. Okay?
Oh, shucks. What a thing to happen. A lot of dodgy dealings going down on the dock side.
So, what did you find out? Did you find any information about that delivery?
taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
The bank called and told me my assets had been...
Well, if some kind...
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up
Cause you know this man looks like DeVoe.
Come on, what else you got? You must have heard something that can help.
What dug up?
My training never prepared
Let's see what they're up to.
Probably because it was in software development.
There was some questionable training taking place in the mountain.
Is that force field? Let's see.
I always thought Kunlun had a city on the mountain.
Why is everything a force
Didn't bring
field?
that into Chronopolis.
Look
Guess he
like
must have had a budget to stick
we're
to.
going down the hill. I'm just kidding, but we are going down.
These constant villain attacks are no joke. Seriously, though, it's really dangerous out there.
Citizens of Chronopolis are reminded to wantonly deface public property. Specifically, stop putting those weird top hats on top of things.
Seriously, Captain Marvel? Scared of water?
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a bounce house around here.
I need a change of scenery.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
I want to be just like you when I grow up. But I can still grow.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
My training never...
I've noticed some criminal activity not far from where you are. You know what to do.
I could have totally been the Iron Fist. Well, maybe if I cut out Dale.
All this danger lately really makes you realize how precious...
I knew this place was missing something. Henchmen.
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so crazy.
Thanks. Man, it was cold in there.
Yeah, I know that.
Don't forget to buy milk.
Sorry, I'm yawning.
I don't care what anybody says. I love you, Hawkeye.
What happened?
Huh? What? What's happening? Get out of the way, Snowstand!
Gee, thanks, true believer. Excelsior!
I think we know Stanley.
Oh, I can't feel my face.
Oh. The cold never bothered me.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, I know.
infested goose filled, so watch your step. We keep the stuff in stock for our more villainous clientele, you see. There's something for everyone here. So, you're
How did you get in, Christian?
wondering how I acquired all these fine products? Let's just say it was the luck of the claw.
Yes.
I mean draw. Luck of the draw. Yeah. Why would I say claw? That's so bizarre.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? I've been up here too long.
My training never prepared.
Oh, there we go. You really saved the day there, hero. Such fine work deserves a prize. If you take a nosy in that cash register, there should be a little something for your trouble.
Now you're scared.
These cops and villains
Detected a crime pretty close to you. Hey,
Oh,
wouldn't
sorry,
it be
yes,
great if this
sorry,
was the
yeah.
last crime ever? Nah, a girl can dream.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Hey, at least we still have our health.
Yes, quite lovely.
Cold for you?
What peril have I become ensnared this time?
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
The master says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing gis. But it's so cold here. You'd think someone would spring for central heating. Oh, I was nearly fish food there.
You made that look easy.
Not her lucky day.
maybe some new gloves.
Yes, quite lovely.
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a bounce house around here.
Yes, quite lovely.
You're the best. Seriously.
I need a change of scenery.
No! Help me!
I really want to roll a big snowball down the mountain. Times are hard enough in the city.
Ah! Don't hurt me, please! I've got a cat to take care of. Oh, Princess Snuffle Meow! What have I got myself into this time?
Jeez,
Four
sorry.
Manhattan.
Test
Ha,
pump.
ha. Apparently there's some... The password...
Any other juicy info nuggets?
Oh, snap!
That sounds useful, but not on its own. We need more. Weird name for a cat.
Yeah,
Got a feeling that'll be relevant somehow. Okay, from what you've told me, I think I've got it. The password is... Princess Snuffle meow? Oh, boy. Let's just hope it doesn't need a 3 instead of an E or something. Bingo!
Sweet freedom! Thank you,
I was the one who did
Squirrel.
that though. How are you gonna say freedom when I did that?
Seems like I'm not the only one who can use their awesome conversational skills to win a fight. Now we can finally get this show back on the road. Thanks for your help. Soon as I left Chipmunk Hunt and Koi Boy in charge of getting Central Park ready for our big bonanza. Maybe you could give those guys a hand for me?
We're not gonna get attacked again, are we?
Thank you for your help. See you at the fundraiser.
It's already that late?
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
Where's Squirrel Girl?
The Statue of Liberty look a little off to anybody else? No? Just me?
Another climb, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
A reminder that one lucky citizen can win themselves a tour of my citadel by finding the...
Say what you want about the working conditions of Fisk Industries. The bathrooms are immaculate. They're nicer than my apartment.
Need to go see a man about a dog.
Yeah. Can I drive? Okay. Protection.
The way I hear it, the Daily Bugle is one of the more dangerous places in town to work. Reckon it's a gangsta hideout?
Not everyone who works there knows Fisk Industries is a front for Kingpin's criminal operations.
Is this yours?
Which is why we
Is this
gotta
yours?
take the softly approach here.
Appreciate the help. Security in this place is tight, so our only option is to head in through the front door. With the right disguise, one of us should be able to just stroll right in past the front desk, while the others, well, that's Daredevil's part of the plan. What I need you to do is bring me that disguise. You got facilities in the Avengers Mansion for just that sort of thing, right? I'll show you what we need. If you can bring it to me, we should be cooking with gas. What you say? Awesome. Here's what we need. I don't mind if you're wearing it. Probably easiest that way.
Did you find any information about that delivery?
Christian, I'm gonna give you back your car. Stop moving.
Any citizens having trouble...
I need a change of scenery.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw.
Citizens are warned not to approach the caves.
Didn't expect to see you back so soon. Huh? You need a costume? Okay, I'm not even gonna ask.
If some kind superhero could see their way to saving me right about now, that's
How'd you
great.
get in?
almost time to do my rounds.
Comrade, I need your help.
Wait, I want to make my character. Where are you at?
You know where to go for that stuff, right? Other end of the room, door on the left, just below where you came in.
Where did you come from?
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a
dropped
house around here.
On accident.
Is it odd that I'm real? Oh, did you forget where the customizer is? Come on, I'll show you.
I hate the way Kang watches.
Here you go. Straight through this
Which
door.
one are you doing?
Now,
Welcome to...
back to my monitors. My fun monitors.
Alright, do you want to... There was a mission.
What would you do if you found out your folks were part of a criminal, superpowered gang called the Pride? Let me introduce you to the Runaways. Cool kids with not so cool parents.
When yesterday?
There's Nico, she's a witch. Carolina, she's an alien. Gertrude, totally awesome. She has a telepathic link to a dinosaur. Not forgetting Molly, a super strength mutant. And finally, Chase, who's stolen his evil dad's gloves. I know that might not sound as cool as the others, but in his defense, they are really powerful. Like, they can shoot fire and stuff. So today, the Runaways are in a giant bubble sinking towards a mysterious underwater temple. Why? Because their no-good parents are now involved with an underwater sect of some sort. That's why! An ancient ritual involving mysterious, giant creatures, no less. Good time for the Runaways to use their precocious powers, right? Yes and no. Nico manages to teleport the team to a safe area, but ends up splitting them up in the process. The Runaways are gonna have to use all their powers and smarts to find each other and escape alive. Wow! And I thought my parents were bad. Hello? Molly? Carolina? Feeling a little shaky, huh? Yeah, teleporting can get you like that.
Did y'all do this yesterday?
Hey, so, giant shadowy figures notwithstanding, this looks like a lovely underwater lair. Classic bad guy choice of abode. Nice. Seems like Nico's a little trapped right now. And, we're missing someone.
Quick game. Quit to the Carnopolis. Confirm. What the Carnopolis? What's the place we're at? Did I play for 2 hours? I was watching for 1 hour. I only watched for 1 hour. Because we had to go back on the street. And my tablet was about to die. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. That was about yesterday. You know their episode, right? Meet the Robinsons. I'm one of them. I'm Andrea. I'm the youngest. Duh. Did you hear it? That was so rude, right? It's like, this is the place we're at.
Alright, gang, onwards to Kunlun. Wait, am I saying that right?
Up into the snowy mountains, huh? And I left my big coat at home.
Don't worry. I'm sure Miss Marvel here can stretch into a nice big scarf if you get too cold.
Don't I get a say in this? I was just about to take a trip to the Antarctic, so it actually worked out pretty well.
Who dares approach the cave of the dragon?
Just a group of friendly neighborhood heroes out collecting dangerous glowing artifacts. Is your mom home?
Only those versed in the way of the Iron Fist can enter this cave. I sense that none among you possess this power, but there is one in the Monochrome City who may.
The Monochrome City? Sorry, I don't think that's quite vague enough for me. Guess that's all the information we're getting. Think I know where he's talking about, though. Let's go check it out. This seems to be the place. Eyes peeled for anyone who knows the Iron Fist.
Where can I get me one of them futurist...
Another crime!
Huh? Who have we got here?
Looks like our mysterious voice friend led us right to the legendary Iron Fist himself. Think you could give us a hand with something, Danny?
Sorry, but I got something I need to take care of here first. Kingpin's gained control of this area, and we need to sneak into Fisk Tower and take him down. Daredevil and Luke Cage have nearly finished their preparations. If you can give them a hand, maybe we can take care of this business
But
tonight.
we're gonna play more than 2
After
hours.
that, the Iron Fist is all yours. Thanks. I'm sure my other two friends will be glad for the help. Just let them know when you're ready.
I'll get one of them.
How do I know you?
Daredevil.
You in the talkies or
You get
something?
Luke Cage. Or whoever.
So, the plan is for a group of us to sneak our way into the building inside a big shipping crate. Figuring out the last thing we want is some nosy...
Accept the mission.
Great. A bunch of Kingpin's loose-lipped employees hang around this area. See what you can find out from them.
Say what you want about the working conditions of Fisk Industries. The bathrooms are immaculate. They're nicer than my apartment.
I don't know how long I'm gonna last at this job. Kingpin fired his last assistant for using blue top milk instead of red top in his coffee. The poor doll couldn't tell them apart.
Heard the latest off the rumor mill? The fellas in the copy room say Kingpin has a special wax to keep his head shiny. Gotta take that with a grain of salt, though. The same guys told me color TVs were a thing.
That dame trying to make her new light bulb work might have more luck if she fixed up her cable. I had one creeping into my apartment, and I live on the other side of town.
I heard the guys at the docks fished a whole bunch of diamond-tipped canes out of the sea the other day. No idea how they got there, but I wish I could have bagged one before they took them all away. Hope today's a quiet one.
You hear about Fred and the delivery he was taking to Fisk Tower? Oh, he forgot to secure the crates to the truck. One sharp turn by the docks, and kasploosh! Whole shipment goes in the water. No idea what was in there, but Kingpin's gonna be waiting a while for it to arrive.
Did you find any information about that delivery? Sorry to put this on you guys. So, what did you find out?
A reminder that one lucky...
Yeah, this is good. Not much we can do with a rumor. If it turns out to be wrong, our cover will be blown. Okay, that could be relevant. So a bunch of Diamond Canes never made it to Fisk Tower. That means he should still be expecting it. Nice work. Now we think you can help Luke out with his thing? I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
Help!
I must protect my city, no matter the cost.
Whoa! So, that just happened.
If some kind superhero could see their way to saving me right about now, that'd be great.
That dame trying to make her move light bulb? Fixed up her cable. I had one creeping into my apartment earlier. And I live on the other side of town.
Appreciate the help. Security in this place is tight. What I need you to do is awesome. Here's what we need. I don't mind if you're wearing it. Probably easiest that way.
Yes? Well, you know what they say. If there's too much power, then it's the responsibility of the people to take it away. That's why I took the electric desk lamp out of the boss's office.
Can't we just work this out?
Hope today's a quiet one.
Hey, get over here. I got a job for you.
How do I know you? You want the talkies or something? Oh, the humanity!
Heard one of them future types saying Hell's Kitchen got gentrified. It must be nice being able to buy fresh fruit and vegetables instead of lining up.
That cool lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum. Where can I get one of those?
Didn't expect to see you back so soon. Huh? You need a costume? Okay, I'm not even gonna ask.
Where should I go for lunch?
This is your glorious leader, Kang the Conqueror, reminding all citizens that Friday is Kang Day. Happy Kang Day, everyone. What?
You know where to go for that stuff, right? Other end of the room, door on the left, just below where you came in.
I need a change of scenery.
All this snow gear's a waste of money, huh? Well, who's laughing now, Mom?
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it was in software development. I need a change of scenery.
There was some questionable reading.
A lot of dodgy dealings going down on the docks.
Appreciate the help. Security in this place is tight, so our only option is to head in through the front door. What I need you to do is bring me that disguise. You've got facilities in the Avengers Mansion.
I don't want no trouble, see? That dame trying to make her new light bulb work might have more luck if she fixed up her cable.
If your home was lost or sliced in half during the formation of my glorious world,
Christian, do you know
then
where
why not consider signing up to Kang's army?
Do you know where the Avengers Mansion's at? They told me to go there.
Cut off one head and...
I ain't sure how I feel about this new jazz craze.
Abyssinia!
It's Red Skull Tuesday. I can't wait to see the parade.
Goons, bad guys, villains, crooks, enemies, whatever you want to call them, go take them down.
Never mind, I see it.
Can't we just talk this out? That dame trying to make her new light bulb work might have more luck if she fixed up her cable. I had one creeping into my apartment earlier, and I live on the other side of town.
No, they're telling me to.
Perfect. This should allow us to sneak in without anyone batting an eye. Yeah, no one ever suspects the delivery boy or girl. We don't know who's wearing it yet. Guess we'll flip a coin later. Anyway, thanks for the help.
That was Luke Cage? Then he look ugly.
Thanks, guys. Now everything's set. We can spring our plan whenever you're ready. Let me know when you're good to go.
That ruffian made off with old Granny Hag.
Where are we going? Hmm? Hi.
So, with the help of the superior eyes of Heimdall, the heroes now know where all the pieces of the Nexus are. They just need to get them to Doctor Strange so he can work his magic and know where it can be brought to Chronopolis. One of the fragments is somewhere in Kunlun, the mystic and strange land where it's all meditation and yak's milk and iron fist. Iron Fist? I remember that guy. He'll help the heroes get into Kunlun and get their fragment. If they can help him take out Kingpin, who set himself up in the New York of the Roaring 20s. Okay, so who's helping Fisty? Spider-Man? You gotta be kidding me!
Turn it all the way over.
We had to take down Kingpin, and one man stood in the way.
Delivery for Mr. Kingpin.
What is it you got there?
Walking canes. Crystal tipped.
Here, take the elevator. 5th floor. Through the office. What kind of doll are you?
That kind of doll that don't appreciate guys calling her doll.
You better not be calling me doll, either.
I'd arranged a rendezvous with a guy who could help on the inside.
So you're Spider-Man's contact? Are you guys related?
Let's just say we have a few things in common. Taking down the notorious Kingpin, huh? Sounds like quite a caper. Count me in.
Thanks, Turtleneck. I'm glad I looked you up.
Careful, team. Fisk and his goon squad will be looking for us. Huh? What was that? That door. Did it just slam on its own? Are those electric locks?
Seems just a little high-tech for an office block in this era, don't you think?
With Kang in charge, anything's possible. Let's find a way to open it.
Maybe a little unembiggening will help deal with this.
up. More bad guys with nothing better to do.
You're after the Kingpin, huh? Well, too bad. Nobody takes him down but me.
Was that you, Miss Marvel?
Oh, yeah. Because that totally sounded like me.
Didn't sound like Kang or the Kingpin either. So who's the third man we've got to deal with? That's a good question.
Yay! Problem solved.
Good work. Let's keep moving.
She shrinks, she scores.
That did it. Now we can get past.
Collection I've got going.
We need you
Listen up, you no-good punks. I told you to leave this to the professionals. This is your last warning.
I don't know who it is, but the cheaper the crook, the gaudier the pattern, huh?
Well said, Spider Bogey.
Huh?
I told you losers to stay out of my business. Now you're gonna pay.
Hammerhead. Should have known he'd feel right at home here.
This place, the Kingpin's territory, it's all gonna belong to me. I won't let you get in my way.
Huh. Another power-hungry villain that wants to be top of the world?
You shouldn't have come. This This is personal, between me and Fisk.
You seem quite angry, Mr. Hammerhead. Have you ever tried yoga? Meditation? Perhaps some herbal tea will calm your burdened soul.
I'm gonna run right through you, losers. Then I'm gonna be in charge.
When are you gonna get it into that unbreakable head of yours? We should all be working against Kang, not fighting each other.
Hey! You wise guys shouldn't be trying to stop me. I'm doing you a favor.
No thanks. We'll handle the villainous gangster dethroning around here.
We must never lack the courage to admit when we need help.
This should be Kingpin's office.
This is one awesome office party.
Where's Kingpin?
Welcome to the party, friends. Kang suggested I might want to enter the race for mayor of this town. I won, of course.
Nice suit, Matt.
You know this dame? I don't recognize her voice.
Another timeline twist, guys.
I'm so glad you could make it to my little victory celebration. As you can tell, my future is very bright.
Man, those are some strong headlights.
There's gotta be a way to get past.
Time to get to work.
Do you like my new car? It's a little present from our glorious new leader.
Glorious? What happened to you, Fisk? The Kingpin I know doesn't share power.
Ha! In good time, Daredevil. After all, you must first get behind someone before you can stab them in the back. I'll deal with Kang eventually, but you...
Oh, was it me? I'm guessed. Sorry about that, guys. Hello, Morgan Chunky. It was worth the buy. What was worth the buy? We don't get it. Yes, it was worth the buy. It was on like 15, 16, 20 something dollars.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now. I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believer.
Camp. Oh.
The Kingpin?
Sure I dare. The clue is in the name, Fist.
Ha! Take your shot.
Fire.
Attack them! Attack! Now that I'm the mayor, you heroes will soon be no more.
But you only won because Kang programmed his robots to vote for you, right?
Well, I'll get you, Spider-Man, you civic menace, you perpetual pest.
Seriously, what team-up name are you and Kang using? Kangpin? King Kang?
Oh.
So much for the stuff dreams are made of.
I'll get you for that. Bad things happen to people that try to embarrass me.
So, that just happened.
Wait! That music! How did you know it's my favorite song? Just wait until this song is finished. I'll show you some manners. Hang on. Just wait there. I'm warning you. Nobody...
What? Your reign as mayor is over, Kingpin.
Get Kang on the phone. He promised me protection.
Well, hey!
I think we've all spent too long here.
How do you think I feel?
Come on, guys! Live a little!
Oh, and we just got this game 2 days ago. We broadcast this on the first day we got this. Who's watching? I said, who's watching? On probably Chunky. Not that much. We play unlock. And more than that, what wish you, 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 Shiny.
Excelsior!
Oh, you know I'm dead in the trouble. Try to keep this button just show. Listen, clean up this mess, but okay, don't you talk back to me. This hurts me more, not more than it hurts me. People give us that boy listens to me. Dad's plan. Why not he's so different with me? Dad's plan. Dad's plan. Oh, my kids and some song go and show it. Yeah, please, yeah. Adios, yeah. D-A-D, yeah. And on your feet, yeah. I make sure my children eat, yeah. Let's do bad things. Y'all keep doing bad things. Boy, I wish you would, wish you would, wish. Oh, that player's not watching anymore.
Now it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, Fist. Agreed.
Great. Back to the mythical land of Kunlun.
I'll head back upstairs. You know, check they're tidying up properly.
So long. Glad he's brightened up a bit.
Looks like She-Hulk's been busy. Oh, come on. It must be my turn by now.
I want to.
You sure you don't want to join us in Kunlun, Daredevil? Fisk Tower is just the start. The rest of the defenders need to clear this time state of Manhattan.
We could use a hand, though.
If there's any more clearing to be done, count me in.
See, that's it.
Alright, team. Our first destination is the underwater city of Lumeria. Everyone got their breathing gear?
Worry not for my breathing. My only concern is what the seawater will do to my hair.
Gotta admit, I was hoping to get assigned somewhere a little drier.
Well, our other fragment is in the desert, so you'll get your wish. But let's secure this one first.
Things are looking bad. And I mean down to my last bagel pad. But if these heroes are this city's best shot at stopping Kang, then so be it. Let's try and get a little team spirit going here. Show them how it's done, Captain America. Make it for the water city of Lemuria, where Heimdall has spotted another Nexus fragment. Cap's team have encountered a dark, ominous tunnel. Surely they aren't falling into a trap. I mean, Heimdall has those amazing eyes, yeah? If they're walking into a trap, he'll be able to warn them, right? Well, maybe he needs to get his eyes checked, because I'll put money on our heroes ending up somewhere they don't want to be.
Foolish circus creatures. Your capture will surely secure my place by Kang's side.
Well, that could have been worse.
It's worse. Greetings! Your lives now belong to the Red King. Fret not, however, for they will be mercifully short. Now, let us see how you fare against the World Breakers.
What can this pompous fool pit against us that we cannot best?
That's a lot of hawks.
At least it should be a worthy fight.
It has begun! Let combat commence!
Okay, first things first. Let's take out that staff.
Clicking the switch.
I think the staff was simply being used to issue commands. As long as that disc-shaped object is attached to his chest, Hulk's not gonna be in control of his actions.
But destroying the staff did seem to damage the disc, right?
Yes, we need to destroy more of those staffs while they're being used.
But how can we be sure they'll use them again?
We just need to make Hulk angry enough that they'll have...
So, you'd rather be fighting my guards, would you? Fine, have your wish.
I want to build it this time. I'll just melt the helmet.
The Red King commands his
Oh,
loyalty.
just beat him up.
And we wouldn't want the show to be over too soon, of course.
Okay, it worked. When they use the staff, destroy it.
I think it worked. The disc's been damaged again.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be fighting, not thinking.
One more blast from that staff should do it. Just need to find a way to make Hulk extra angry.
People of the car, I think we need even more action. Yes?
Uh-oh. Someone called the reinforcements.
A Cronin. That's not going to improve our situation.
Whoa!
All right, Hulk. Guess he should have been careful who he picked a fight with.
Perhaps we can put this fellow to good use.
Oh, I found it. Yes, I found something.
There we are, Mr. Hulk. Rock cakes. Made from real rocks. Not exactly on the soft side, I'll grant you. Let's keep things interesting, shall we? More guards! More fighters! More, I say! Well done. But now I'll prove that I am most worthy to rule in Kang's new order. By beating your team with nothing but my
I
bare
can rock
hands.
that thing. I bet I
Fancy
did.
those odds.
Just these hands. And my power suit, sword, flamethrower, and missiles. Oh, and this. Let the games begin. Ready for the main event, you worthless creatures.
It's fair to say that events have escalated.
Hulk feel better now.
Where did Captain Marvel go?
Concerned about giant monster.
Good to have you back, Hulk.
Did Captain Marvel leave? Where's she at? We should have never done the mission.
This creature has immense power, but there must be a weakness.
Maybe we can send that power back its way.
What? Is here? Did Dr. Strange leave?
Okay, that did some damage. Now let's get the Red King.
Come and get me! Ha ha ha! I'll show you what this magnificent suit of mine can do.
Hulk ready to smack.
I cannot follow!
If Captain Marvel was here, we could have did that.
Putting on a good show for these people. Let's give them a big finish, shall we? Putting on a good show for these people. Let's give them a big finish, shall we?
Hulk not understand.
It has returned. Watch out!
Hulk no like ugly snake.
take more than that to keep...
They're shopping? Oh, sorry. Again.
It has returned. Watch out.
Sorry.
Excellent. Now that he's out of the way, I will gladly accept your surrender. As I was saying, your surrender. We'll call it a draw, shall we?